Next, except on the West Coast, the Fox Sunday Night What Kind of Monster Steals the Unborn? Nominated for 3 Golden Globe Awards, including Best Dramatic Series, The X-Files. An all-new episode. It's all part of Fox Sunday Night, starting tonight at 8, 7 Central, right here on Fox. As we welcome you, take a look. This is what did it for San Francisco. Steve Young, bullet.
Zone defense, a great job by Terrell Owens. Already in this game, 4 drop passes, a fumble, but makes the big catch. 25-yard touchdown reception that takes care of the Green Bay Packers 30-27. Finally, after 5 losses, the 49ers, JB, get the victory. And Howie talked earlier about watching out for Butler's blitzes, and Butler blitzed right off the bat, didn't he, Howie?
He blitzed right off the bat, and an outstanding job by that offensive line. The difference in this game, obviously, was number 1, turnovers, and number 2, that offensive line, that revamped offensive line. Scrafford, Dees, Fury, the inside guys, Gogan and Brown, just gutted it out. 169 yards rushing. Steve Young, if you'd have told me before the game, Steve Young would pass for under 200 yards, and this team would win the football game, I think you're crazy.
But you know what? The game's on the line, and Brett Favre takes his team down for apparently the winning touchdown. Steve Young comes right back and answers with that one. But let's tell the truth here. If it were not for a blown call by the officials on the Jerry Rice fumble, Steve Young would have never had the opportunity. We've started this year with blown calls by the officiating. We've been talking about it all year long, possibly the need for instant replay. I think clearly the need for instant replay. But I'm not sure that it would have reversed this call, because they would have claimed that the whistle would have blown. They wouldn't have gone back and reversed this one, even with instant replay.
Well, you know, the one thing at halftime we talked about, Steve Young had averaged under 5 yards an attempt. So that tells you right off the bat, Green Bay was getting done what they wanted to get done, stopping the 49ers, making them throw short. But it was one big pass, the 25-yarder, that won it for them.
And congratulations to San Francisco. Big victory indeed in snapping the Green Bay jinx with that victory, 30-27. All right, folks, we're going to take you back out to San Francisco to rejoin the guys who called that game, Pat Summerall and John Madden.
All right, JB, thank you very much. I don't know about you, John, but I'm exhausted.
I think that was one of the greatest games that I've ever seen. You know, we've been together for 18 years, and to me, that's what it's all about. I don't know that we've ever had a better game than that. I mean, it had everything. It had offense, it had defense, it had running, it had passing, it had great players that are going to be in the Hall of Fame. It had tradition. And I don't know what more you could ask for in a football game.
Well, you look at 2 quarterbacks like Brett Favre and Steve Young and all they did, and yet you look, the key to me is to see a guy fail all day long, and then when the chips are down, what Terrell Owens did right at the end.
I think there's a message here. You know, everything isn't always going to be good. I mean, some things are going to be bad, but you have to stick with it. And that's what Terrell said after the game. The players kept telling him, you know, stay in there, stay in there. You're going to make the play. And he knew he had to make a play. But the big thing is to me, is Steve Young staying with him. You know, it's easy for a quarterback to say, you know, that guy's dropped enough. But, you know, what a warrior Steve Young was. What a warrior Brett Favre was. I mean, as they were just talking about earlier, that, you know, I mean, Brett Favre, they needed a touchdown. They'd been running all day. Boom, he goes down and gets his touchdown. Then Steve Young comes right back and answers. What a way to end the game.
Well, Steve Mariucci has to be a happy man, and Pam Oliver's with him right now.
I know, Pam.
Talk to me about Terrell Owens. And he had a rough day, dropped a lot of passes.
He was frustrated because he dropped a couple passes, but I just kept telling him to keep playing, forget it, short memory, keep playing. And when he made that catch, that touchdown, he kind of lost it. He was getting very emotional and well-deserved, the great young player.
Glad to have that monkey off your back, obviously, for your team.
You bet. Thanks, Pam.
Thanks, Dave. Let's go back upstairs to Pat.
All right, Pam, and Ron Pitts is with Reggie White. This perhaps the last game, and almost certainly it is the last game for Reggie White. Ron Pitts is with him.
You told me something yesterday about you always wanted to have your name on that wall in Lambeau Field on the stadium. You're going to have a chance to do that.
I hope so. I hope in 5 years when the Hall of Fame ballot come up, and my name will be up there.
I want to congratulate you from not only all your fans across America, but all of us here at Fox Sports. You've had a great career, Reggie. It's been great watching you. And is there anything at all you want to say right now to all the people back in Green Bay, especially that are watching?
Sorry we wasn't able to do it for you, but you're the greatest fans in the world. Praise God for it.
I've enjoyed watching you, Reggie. Take care, brother. All right, let's back up to you guys.
And certainly we have all been privileged to watch Reggie White. Now let's go back to the studio and JB.
All right, Pat, simply a sensational career by Reggie White as he closes out his career on a fantastic note despite the loss by Green Bay. And Steve Mariucci, what can you say about him? Despite the distractions, he has guided this team flawlessly. An awful lot of kudos go out to Steve Mariucci. All right, folks, we will be with you until the top of the hour here. We'll take you to 8 o'clock Eastern. Coming up next, a conversation with Denny Green, head man.